Right guys, a quick one here, but this not only shows the utter stupidity of the whole situation, it also shows the utter contempt that these politicians have for the general public. But before we get into all that, remember to join me on my website, BitChute and Odyssey, along with the rest of them that are linked down below. There is exclusive videos not on YouTube for you to watch and much more, so check out the links in the video description. Now, some might have heard how Boris wants jab passports for MPs visiting a number 10 party tonight, despite the same MPs not needing one to sit around him in Parliament each time they go in there. This is obviously just talk from the government so they can say, look, we're following the rules and all this bollocks, despite the fact that we know they ain't and in fact make up the rules as they go along. Boris and Rishi Sunak trying to get out of the 10-day quarantines that they have pushed on others is just one example of that. Michael Gove and others have also done the same. Obviously though, the public commenting on this Telegraph article about it is ripping them to shreds and for good reason, but so are Tory MPs like Desmond Swayne and William Ragg. This one here actually speaks to something I made a video on recently that some of you might even remember when I was talking about the public opinion shift that we're seeing in recent months. A look at social media posts from government or the NHS shows how much people are turning against the bullshit that's being belt-fed to us on a daily basis. This little virtue signalling PR attempt here is as transparent as it comes and only makes these idiots look even more stupid than they do. But as I've said, even Tory MPs are questioning what the hell these idiots are playing at here, especially with shit like this included in the invitations. The Telegraph states an invitation to drinks on Tuesday night with the Prime Minister asks them to bring proof that they have been double jabbed or had a recent negative test. So not the same as the domestic passport Boris expects you to have. A negative test will be enough for the elites, but you scrubs here must submit to medical treatments or be banned from life, as he said back in July. It goes on, the invitation seen by the Telegraph tells the MP that for security and safety reasons you will need to present your NHS COVID pass on entry, which shows proof of a double vaccination, a recent infection or a negative test. Which obviously has me saying for security and safety, my hairy arsehole. This here is for appearance and virtue signalling propaganda or to prevent people calling out his little get-together as a super spreader event. To me, this just looks like a PR stunt that will actually backfire, as people will just think it's stupid, as the comments on the Telegraph article suggests. MPs, like I said, slagged off Boris for this demented bullshit, with Sir Desmond Swayne saying this: I will turn up at number 10 and if I'm asked for a COVID passport I will politely decline. There are other parties, he said. Which obviously is 100% right and goes back to what I actually said in my video yesterday. Boycott any place that demands to see your medical papers. It goes on, some libertarian Tories are threatening to turn up at the famous Black Door of 10 Downing Street without any proof of their COVID status and risk being turned away to make a point about their concerns around so-called vaccine passports. Which obviously I have to say that would actually be pretty funny, since it would be televised being outside number 10's front door. Not even the BBC would avoid reporting it, though they would likely smear the MPs involved, as we've seen before. As I said though, this was just a little virtue signal saying, look, we are sticking by the rules that we want to place on you later this month. Though in the article itself the stupid government admit they won't block any MP from entering if they do not have this dumbass health passport. A number 10 source said no one will be denied entry if MPs turn up at Downing Street without proof of COVID status. Because obviously doing it would be discrimination and a public relations nightmare televised on TV for all to see. If you ask me, it shows just what a clown government we actually have at the moment, but then again I expect none of you are surprised by this.